All right. Good evening, everybody. Villanos and Vianos and taxidermists and things of that sort. Uh, Welcome to the third movie in the Vixens trilogy, the last one, and Russ Meyer's final movie that he did, Beneath the Valley of the Ultra-Vixens. You will see some familiar faces in this one, such as Ushi Diggard, who was in the uh, last week's film, and um, but this one also includes Francesca Kitten Natividad, who was his girlfriend for a while. Russ himself, has a bigger cameo in this one as well. And so, yeah, this is a fun one. And, as usual, we have, my usual compadres, Juno 2000, and of course, Kenny, the Yam King, who, when it comes to bosom mania, he's always here.
I'm right in front.
And so, with that, we will have, our usual roll call. Number one with a bullet, the great, the masterful Chester Franklin. And then, coming in a very, very close second, Rosalia. And then we have the president of the Care Delay fan club, Tom Baker, everyone. Give it up. And then we have Ashton is in the house. And then we have Jimbo Jack himself. Also, he wants to promote his new wrestling federation, Big Jimmy Alien Wrestling, B-Jaw,
B-Jaw.
And, Alan is in the house, and Sailor George is in the house. And so, yeah, that's who we've got. Oh, Anthony Chabot and Rob's Vintage Video. It's always a pleasure to see you, Rob, when you're, kick the doors in and here you are. And I hope everything's going good with you, Anthony. And so that's where we stand, right now. So, what's new with you, Juno?
Nothing much. Just looking forward to the third movie in this trilogy.
There we go. Did you watch anything this weekend, Juno?
I've been watching all the older movies I've been picking up. Like I saw the original Mortal Kombat, Gone in 60 Seconds, and Phone Booth.
Nice. And let's see, Kenny, what did you watch this weekend?
Oh, I watched a ton of crap, but it was headed by Bikini Shark.
Oh, nice.
On Tubi. This movie was so bad. They basically got people off of, I think, out of the convenience stores to act in this movie. And there was one scene where there's two girls running away from the CGI sharks, and they're going, "Oh no, don't get me, shark!" And scene. That was just horrendous. I watched today a fun one, Wanted Dead or Alive with Rucker Hauer. That was my recommendation on our show today. That was a really fun one. So yeah, there was carnage in that one, Juno. It was carnage.
A lot of good stuff in it.
A lot of good stuff. So that's also, if you guys are interested in watching Hawk, that's on the Netflix with Will Ferrell, don't bother. It was terrible. I watched.
Right, you mentioned that last week. You turned it off during 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, 15 minutes in, I shut it off. So, and then I finished the second season of the Four Seasons with Tina Fey, Will Forte. Uh,
Coleman
that
Domingo.
yeah, that's a really solid, funny show.
Yeah,
So
I need to watch that. I've been watching the new Larry David series about history and stuff. I can't
how
remember the
is it?
title. I think it's fucking hilarious
Okay,
because he just plays all these, historical characters with his goofy ass bent, and stuff like that. And some of the stuff is really ridiculous, but it's funny. It's pretty good. But this weekend, as far as movies, I watched one I'd been really excited for, and it wasn't on the site that shall not be named. I actually found it on Zumo Play, and it's called Casey Makes a Mixtape. And because I'm a mark for coming of age films, but this one, while the premise and everything was good, there was no. It had all this weird music that I think were done by like probably local bands or somebody the director knew because he probably couldn't afford to get like the songs he needed for the movie, and
right.
that kind of hurt it, sort of. And then the ending was real kind of lackluster. I mean, it's worth a watch, but it's probably something that I'll never,
Go
watch
back to.
again. But the other one I watched because they had it actually on YouTube for free was Tappa Wingo, which was like Napoleon Dynamite 2, kind of,
Oh
because
wow, okay.
it had John Heder in it. And I mean, it was goofy as shit, just like Napoleon Dynamite. Totally, of course, different story. And he doesn't play it exactly like, Napoleon, but it was still fucking hilarious. And Billy Zane is in it for, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 minutes. Gina Gershon's in it.
Mm,
It was fucking funny. I really liked
Cool.
that a lot. So I recommend that.
I definitely would see that.
So Sailor says he just got finished making a horror movie premiere for the day before Halloween, and he has the tribute premiere set for October 29th. Great. Just remind us, and stuff. That'll be
Whatever,
cool.
Sailors.
Vixens 9. Vixens go to Taco Smith. Vixens 10. Blast of gas. There you go. Billy Zaneless. Yeah, there you go. Well, Billy Zane Hairless is more like it.
That's an actor you don't see in movies in a while.
Yeah, hardly,
Because the last time I saw him, he was in a fucking Lifetime drama movie.
There was I think it was a couple
Fuck you
years
guys,
ago.
fuck off. Oh, sorry about that. There was something you did. What, Kenny? Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say he was supposed to be making a film about Brando, and I thought he was going to get an Oscar nomination for that, but nothing really came of it. I don't know if they benched it because it didn't have like any money, towards it, or I have no idea what ever happened to that. But
Don't know. Probably got canceled by a lot of projects we're supposed to be doing, but they canceled projects.
yeah, you're probably right.
Like
LA.
even
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Oh,
no, go ahead.
well, this is a comment Alan had. LA Bust goes to Jack in the Box, and that's a woman we saw live in person, and she definitely had a huge bust, so to speak. And we each got a photo, with her, but I lost mine somewhere. with a lot of illicit photos I had of some women, but that's not a story for here nor now or ever actually. But yeah, she was nice though, very nice. Alan even, I will tell this, he took a $20 bill, gave it to her, she rolled it up. It was my birthday, and she put it between those lovely breasts of hers, and then pushed my head into her bosoms and went like, and took the $20 bill. She put it in my mouth, and then she took it out with her bosoms, and it was really nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was fun, but yeah, that shouldn't leave the room. Okay, just kidding, but But Rob said he watched Alligator 1 and 2 today. Great choices, very good.
Very nice.
Vixens 10, Vixens Sweet Yams. Yeah, there you go. That's the Thanksgiving version, Vixen 4, The Return of Russ Myers. Yeah. So, and he watched Return to Oz. That flick is bonkers. I think I've seen that. I'll have to,
That's a
see.
fucking nut movie.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think I've
like
ever watched that.
That's actually a really fucking nut sequel.
Is that the one with Fairuza Balk?
Yeah, where they had all the creepy shit in there that people
Yeah,
got mad
I
at
have
Disney
seen
for that shit.
but I haven't seen that in fucking ages.
That's when Disney had balls, where they had creepy shit. Now it's just a bunch of pussified shit.
Yeah, when they did that and did fucking Something Wicked This Way Comes, and
Yep.
oh man, I saw that in the theater. Not to sound like somebody we know, Kenny, but but yeah, that's a great flick. Pam Grier is fucking amazing in that, and stuff.
Good actor.
And Jonathan Pryce. That oh man, that's a great fucking flick.
James, I watched Jester 1 and 2 and The Devil's Business. Any good? Juno?
Cool, George. Thanks. I appreciate that.
So what? The devil.
I don't
Devil
know.
Business. What?
He watched something else too, but I think he forgot. And P. Rich is here in the fucking house. Oh yeah.
Hey, P. Rich. Just the Devil Business. I don't know what those are.
I did watch on Tubi, not a sponsor, that there's so many like punk rock documentaries and stuff, and I watched Joy Shithead's documentary, or Joe Keithley from the Canadian hardcore band DOA. It was called Something Better Change, and I watched that. It's basically about him trying to become a candidate from the Green Party on this board in Canada and whatnot. But they talk about DOA a lot and show a lot of like really old footage. It's kind of a mixture of stuff, because there's been 7 people in that band that have died, but it wasn't because of him or anything like that. But it's kind of fucked up. I didn't know if they were actually going to mention it, but they did.
I didn't want to mention bad movies, but I did see the Transformer Michael Bay movies.
Oh, I wouldn't. He couldn't even pay me to watch those.
It's just a bunch of shit thrown in the screen.
Should have had Huey Bowl direct those.
Yeah, he's better at that.
Yeah, they might have been better.
He probably would have made it more like Postal, R-rated, where all the fucking Transformers are fucking up everybody. And body
I
parts and
am
carnage
Optimus
everywhere.
Prime. Bend over.
So, Rosie says Z had a long first day on his new job. Is it for with the same place he's been working, and they just changed his schedule, or or they gave him a different job title? What's up? What's going on with that? Because we need him back.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to tell us what the job is or anything like that. I'm just curious, like, because I know he said his hours changed, so I thought he, was just at the same job, just different, different hours or something.
Good luck, Z. Hope you like your new job, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody, Hatchet Boys said same hours.
Oh, okay. Truck driving, cool, nice.
Very good.
But yeah, we'll get this started in a few minutes. And there's a link up, on the thing and stuff. There she is. JuneXas is here.
Hey, Brooke.
The party never starts until JuneXas is here.
And ladies, I am wearing a shirt tonight. Just for you guys.
So, yeah, I was trying to remember if there was anything else that I rewatched UHF with Weird Al Yank My Dick because I hadn't seen that in a while. Kitty's nonplussed about that, and Juno's just like, "What? Who?
I have not seen that Weird Al movie.
You've never seen? Oh shit!
Nope.
Okay,
I only seen the Weird Al movie biopic movie with Daniel Radcliffe. That's the only thing I've seen.
Oh,
I've seen UHF. I thought you were talking about the Weird Al movie. I haven't seen the Weird Al movie yet.
no, I was talking about UHF. I said UHF, but I said Weird Al Yank.
I love that movie.
Weird Al Yank My Dick. That's what I said.
UFHF, I have not seen.
Oh man, you'd love it, Juno. It's fucking great.
Yeah, it's very funny, Juno. Very funny.
Michael Richards, who played Kramer in Seinfeld, he's a total fucking nut job in it. And the thing that's really fucked up, huh?
I said he is a fucking nut job.
Yeah, but there was a guy. He was an up and coming actor. I forget his name. He was Spanish, and he was in Colors, and then he was in that. And his part in that movie was hilarious. And before the movie came out or something, he was killed in a car crash. But he was very up and coming, and if he had lived, I think he would have been, right up there, with some of the greats. That's awesome, P. Rich, because he's always been one of my favorite directors, since I was a kid, even though I didn't see his movies till later. So don't think that I grew up on his movies. But see, I knew about all sorts of fucking weird stuff, which I'd never even seen because I would read about it and I'd be like, what the fuck? What is this?
Vixen 5, Cedar fucking.
Like when I saw, when I first heard of John Waters. You know, um, it was when Desperate Living came out, and I read this whole like review / article in Cream magazine, which I will tell you was not a porn mag. Even people think that Cream was like a porn mag, but it was a rock and roll mag, you know, and stuff. There probably was a porn rag called Cream, but the rock magazine was spelled CREEM. And so I just make it clear because I don't, Lord, what? You were reading porn when you were a kid? I mean, I was sometimes, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, um, they basically, you know, the review, they gave away like the whole film, you know, and everything. And I just remember reading about it, and I was like, I've got to see this movie, you know, because I said there's just the shit they're talking about in it. It's unbelievable. There's just no way that there's something like that exists. And then of course, when I finally saw it, I was just like, holy shit, this is like everything that fucking magazine said, you know, it's crazy. And that new Blu-ray from Criterion is just fucking great. Let's all go to Mortville and put our clothes on backwards. You remember that, Juno?
Yep.
Hey, stupid. Hey, dummies. And then, of course, when those guys bring her daughter in, you know, and stuff, seize her and fuck her. That's such another great line, you know.
Texas, the guy that you were asking for was Trinidad Silva.
Yes, that is correct.
That's the actor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I looked it up for you.
I did like
He was a
Maria
lot-
Conchita Alonso, though, even though she's not a
great.
he. But we do know a lady boy, but we won't get into that. Vixen and the Balloons of Peaches. But Chester, are you talking about Peaches the singer that teaches of peaches? Check out some of her videos, Chester, on YouTube. Peaches. Yes, I do read, Tom. And yes, reading as in interviews or articles in said magazines of naked, voluptuous women, or maybe sometimes some sleazy, you know, women.
Yeah, you really have to know what their turn-ons are and what they enjoy eating, you know, and they enjoy bathing in the in the in the river, and they like moonlight walks on the beach.
Right.
So it's very important.
And peaches and cream, and then there was peaches and herb, which I never exactly understood what kind of herb it was supposed to be. Yeah.
Come on, they're being reunited.
Daddy Mac will make you jump. Daddy Macaroni will make you jump. Jump.
And they like pina colada. Do they get like lost in the rain? Rob?
If you like pina colada, yeah, home with yourself, do.
You know the funny thing about old Rupert, you know, I'm not John Holmes, was that he had a band like in the late, I guess late 60s, early 70s called the Buoys, you know, like Buoys, and they had this song called Timothy, and it supposedly was, you know, based on a true story about these guys who they were in a coal mine or some shit, and the shit collapsed, and there was like 3 of them or something. And so then the guy, Timothy, he couldn't hack it, not being able to eat, so he killed one of the guys and ate him and stuff, and
Wow.
it's a weird fucking song. So there you go, Kenny. There's some useless musical trivia for you tonight.
I enjoy that. Thank you.
You're welcome. And it was written by Rupert Holmes, which that was crazy.
Wow.
So I guess he had eaten enough, and he just wanted to move on to pina colada.
No carne asada no more.
No.
Pina.
Chester, the air quality is pretty good right now. We had rain all day today, so they say it's 72 degrees out. I think they're liars because it's hot as the pillars of hell here. It's hot. It's hotter than when it was like over 100. But yeah, they say it's 72 and it's raining. If you're watching the Phillies game, it's been raining all night over there. Yeah, it's like I'm like sweating.
They like the long walks to the chlamydia clinic. There we go. Yeah, so I guess if everybody's all set, we'll go ahead and start
Already.
this. And
if you guys aren't 18, you guys got to leave. I'm just letting you know now.
Well,
okay?
I should have had Chester, check IDs,
Yeah.
check tickets, and stuff.
Yeah.
But,
Chester and Rosie, please check everybody's tickets before they get seated.
But I mean, pets are allowed, and your grandparents are allowed. Your parents maybe not.
Tom, I'm looking forward to this movie. I've been looking forward to this all day.
I still got to see which other ones are up on look, because I ran across some when I was talking to Juno one night, and I was like, holy shit, I gotta,
Cheeky's on there.
What's what?
Cheeky.
What the fuck is that?
It's a Tino Brass movie.
But we're not doing Tino Brass. We'll do it.
No, I know. I'm just saying because one of our friends picked up a Tino Brass at a Goodwill shop. By the way.
Oh, okay.
That's why I looked it up, and I'm like, because I was wondering if it was a Russ Meyer movie, because I was going to tell you about it, but I looked it up and stuff, and it was Tito Brass.
Yeah, he's, Dirk and Darren know more about him than I do, but yeah, he's put out a lot of sex kind of stuff.
Gotcha. I had no idea. I just seen I had seen the cover of it, and I was like, oh, I wonder if this is the series that we're watching now. So I looked it up, and it wasn't.
Did me and Juno enjoy your national swimming pool? What? I don't know what the fuck what that means.
National Swimming Pool Day?
Oh, I didn't know there was a National Swimming Pool Day. I'm not even near a pool, unfortunately, so, I could have just walked outside and, sweat up a bunch and pretended to swim. Or something,
Yeah, because I knew today was National Junk Food Day, but I didn't know it was National Swimming Pool Day.
Rob's ID says McLovin from Hawaii. That's acceptable. My ID says Lemmy Kilminster from England. Oh no, I'm sorry. My other one says Prince Rogers Nelson from
Nice.
Minnesota. Kenny, your old one says David Jones, aka Bowie. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the lady boy, hers says, "Who cares?" Anyway, so I'm gonna give the 10 count, and we're gonna get started. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, cuatro, tres, dos, uno. Press play, pendejos and bitches and chicharrones and enchilada combo platters.
This motion
Russ
picture
Meyer.
was produced for mature audiences only.
In
Parental
excess
guidance
of
is
18 years, parental guidance is recommended for those of a lesser age or children of a lesser god, as they would say.
Juno, you have to leave. Nudie Greer. Yesterday was her birthday. She was 51 yesterday.
Oh, nice.
She's a cutie. I like Judy Greer. Russ Myers beneath the valley of the Ultra-Vixens.
Mary Gavin is the very big blonde.
Michael Finn is Semper Fidelis. Pat Wright. Bo Badger. There's a name. And Mary Gavin as the very big blonde.
There's that guy who played Martin Bormann in the last movie, but he's looking like Colonel fucking Sanders in that one.
Pung. He was playing Dr. Hook's Sexy Eyes right there. Sexy Eyes. Look at that tie. Gotta admire somebody with a tie like that.
Well, he's gonna fuck. He's gonna fuck Katie Vick.
Where's Kane?
I screw your brains out, Katie.
Oh, yeah.
You would be so kind.
Fraulein Roop. Chester did. He said he watched this earlier. So, what were your thoughts on this, Chester? National Balloon Day and Uncle Ray holiday.
Beware. Records the property of Radio Rio Dio. 100,000 watts of great healing power. Unauthorized use may be punished by fine and incarceration. Amen.
Can't say that's ever been a fantasy of mine.
I mean, if everybody was taught religion that way, the world would be a better place. Viagra Cadabra.
Small USA. Ordinary. The folks next door. Walk down any street, knock on any door, and who will you meet? Your neighbor. That's what it's all about. Getting to know one another. Pulling together for the mutual good. At work and at play, giving new meanings to the word democracy. People like Mr. Peterbilt, a man to the name born. His obsession, garbage. His profession, sanitary engineer. His avocation, fucking. Lola Langusta, practitioner of the black dot, fount of drug-induced sin. Lola Langusta, hotter than a Mexican blood. Semper Fidelis, the door-to-door sales, out there at a shoe shine with a customer. Bon vivant, raconteur, connoisseur of baubles, bangles, and beads. Lingerie is game, plunder is game.
Viagra Cadabra. Easy for me to say.
Small town is represented by the tempestuous two-time Martin Borman, fully at home with the grand. Both grungy laborers, Bo Badger on the left, Tyrone on the thigh, clambering over the Grand Teton and the Quatara Depression with its junkyard style, slaving and slavering together for the common good. Their employer and liege, an Amazon, sucking dry the marrow of the laboring class. Lamar's dead, true to his name, hoisting high his card, always breaking rank to fight another day. And people like Povilla Sack, sexual surge, double-gated pyramid, indispensable to the populace of small towns. The scat man, Zebulon, Apple,
The scat man.
Uncle Lavonia, never a headache, never girding her loins from cubic to cubic, wallowing in the empty sack. Both dentists and Marion Dr. Asa Lavender, DBS, plating Carter, soothing flaming roots, weaving together divide. The callow youth threat, punctuous teenager, potential decathlon test, qualifying in 9 events but lacking in 1. Small town is like your town and my town, where Main Street still works. If you're still searching for the American dream, then search no longer. It's right here in small town USA. Every story, a good woman like the bucksonic Eufaula root. Yes, that's another tale. But not every story is so simple. Yes, believe it or not, even in small town USA, there are still people who are unfulfilled and unrelieved in the midst of plenty.
Perfect nipple shot.
This guy has no game, I bet you.
Well, you'll see he's into her, but he's only into like one certain thing. She needs soul glow. Ah. Okay, George. Valley of the Fur Burgers. They always do have a good cast. I agree with you, Chester.
Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight.
Jerry Pube girl. Ah.
Come on. Go to your naughty place. You know you want to. You're naughty. Yes, you are.
Welcome back, George.
Hey, George. This guy is quite a wanker, as they say overseas.
Juno Sailor is saying hello to you, brother.
Hey there, George.
See, he loves the butt, so it's like, I had to take this thing out of my description because it was saying how in the synopsis it says he loves the chocolate, but then it put in parentheses homosexual, and I'm like, well, that's fucking old because it doesn't really matter, he just loves the ass fucking, so I was like, I took the homosexual bit out. I was like, what the fuck?
She low blow him right in the burritos.
Kicked his chorizo and his huevos,
Burritos.
Tom Baker said this is Bill Clinton's office,
Yep.
so she can humiliate him.
Good evening, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki.
I hope things are
Nikki?
going well.
Hey there, Ashley. What's up?
He's a backdoor Santa, yeah. See, 71's not here at all. I think the first movie, 2 weeks ago scared her, so she's not even here tonight, And she wasn't here last week either. So, he really went all out, with all the sounds and everything, and stuff,
Mhm.
and the effects, sound effects and shit.
I like the scene where he, like that last scene where he was like walking in the door, but you gotta get closer than probably about 3 football fields away.
Radio Rio Dio. Pretty much be rich, but not just one. There's a few. Oh, George. Ah,
Radio Rio Dio, where we play Anne Murray all day long.
Oh no, Chester. Oh man, Rosie, I always hated that song. Oh no. I'm healed. It's a miracle.
You gotta love that dress she's wearing. It looks like a thing of drapes that we had in the '70s in our kitchen.
Oh, it was George, because a lot of his movies, though, he had violence, and sex. He really, he wasn't like a porn director. He never showed like, you know, real penetration like in porn flicks, and stuff. So he always got like the, an X rating, which he tried not to. But I think, except for when he tried to do a couple of, his one serious movie, the 7 Minutes or whatever. I think that was R. And then he did Black Snake, which was his attempt at a blaxploitation film. But even like Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, they've pretty much rated that an NC-17 now.
That's a joke. GMC.
Yeah, definitely human flotsam.
USA.
Beneath the valley of the sharks. Yeah.
Scuba Steve. That's a throwback to Adam Sandler's movie. I'd let her drown me. Nobody told Denver Pyle there was a movie happening. Just the good old boys. Is that John Beck? Look like John
Who?
Beck. John Beck. He's a
The narrator? That's Stuart Lancaster.
okay. No, there was a guy with a mustache. Not with Pam Grier. Right? No, it's not Pam Grier. Um, but the last match, it looked like John Beck. He was in Dynasty and Dallas and all those shows from the 70s.
$14 old. We're not talking about that. Village People in the Gravy. Hey, Shamarlos. I'm doing good. How are you? He had chicken tonight.
Very nice. Shamarlos, did you have any sides with it? Coleslaw, mashed potatoes and gravy, biscuits? Love me some Popeyes. He got knocked out in rollerball. Big chicken. Man, her face is all indentation, huh? What's going on with that face? She looks like a watermelon. Poor guy.
For $5.
I was laughing at the faces that she was making while jumping up and down.
The Hills have best one yet tonight. we're glad you're here, Scott. So
Welcome in, Scott.
Oh, well, good. As long as he doesn't get he's a rear window man. Sometimes double two at once. Something junkyard Sal made a
Why don't y'all come on inside? The load off. Sal, I gotta be getting on home. Tomorrow, okay?
and consider that Lamar's Jr. hangs in the back.
Fuck, Sal. Don't find your ass going on.
Come on, let's watch. Get it, boy. Let's I bet
these two goofs, you know, it's like, what the fuck?
Lamar has a house in the sky correspondent. Boss lady, who's going to argue?
Music.
Junkyard Sal. Oh my God. Where, Texas, where the hell did he find these girls at?
Uh, probably, you know, through auditions or whatever, you
Oh,
know.
okay. I was just curious because it's like, good golly, they each get bigger.
It's more carnage.
Well, you know, he was married to this woman named Eve or whatever, and then she like died in a plane crash,
That's a shame.
something like that. And then later he married Edie Williams, who was in Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, and but then they got divorced. You know, they were only married a few years, and then he didn't marry again after that. But he was with, you know, Kitten, uh, who's, you know, the lead in this movie for quite a while.
Oh, now he knows what he wants. What he did earlier. Oh my goodness.
What's the
Golly.
difference between a horse and the weather? One is reined up, the other one rains down.
He's the booty warrior.
Rosie had a good comment for where I said, where did they find these girls? And she wrote, at the Waffle House.
Kid Croc, the Waffle House brawler.
Be right back, guys. Taking a little break.
Okay. This break brought to you by the Waffle House. That's where Juno's going, the Waffle House. God bless you. Damn, he made up some good time. Because it cuts like a knife. Yeah, feels so right. Well, at least she was nice to give him his lunchbox back.
Right.
Hopefully his thermos is still in there. Did you guys see the gas prices there? 61, 65, and 67 cents. The other ball. Ooey.
LOL. LOL. Hatchet. Be rich.
Numero uno. Spanish
There's
made
a lot of
simple,
carn.
Juno.
There's a lot of carnage in this Texas. And you're right, Kenny. It gets bigger and bigger.
Am I wrong or what?
The last one was like had my eyes open big, like whoa,
Yeah.
that is some serious carnage, animal style. It's all good, P. Rich. I laughed at the comment. It was funny.
Yeah, exactly, Tom. Never knew a junkyard was that much fun.
But I ain't wrong because you got some Lot
That
of
guy,
action
that
here.
bartender, that was the guy who was the asshole neighbor, like in the last one, you know?
Oh yeah, it's a nosy bastard that called the cops.
Yeah, the one who I said was your Uncle Pepe, you know?
Yeah, yeah. That's Hector. That's Hector's dad. Pepe's his
Rosie
dad.
has their milkshakes bring all the boys to the junkyard.
Like, he wouldn't know that it's his girlfriend. That's so ridiculous, you know?
Probably was thinking about the last one.
You need Booger here. We've got Bush. We've got Bush.
That's a sponsor to Arby's, the real one. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Work on that, Juno.
Yes.
We got the real meats. Sponsored by Juno 2000. She gonna pour it on his head or baby bird it to him. Uh-oh. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Silly bastard. McLeod's dead. McLeod is dead. Meanwhile, at the other bowl,
Grimace. Downtown Krabby. Yeah.
Close your eyes.
All that remains is the ultimate.
That he does, but I'm not gonna get him in trouble.
Juno has a fiendish look. Well, yeah, it's like I'm smiling like the Fiend. Let me in.
Yeah, that's a shame, Chester.
That's very sad, Chester. Rest in peace, that girl. What's she gonna do? Chop his pee-pee?
Yeah, that was really bad. That hearing about that girl dying in that car crash, and then Sunday morning, I woke up to the news that Jennifer Finch from L7 had died from her fucking brain cancer, when they said she had been doing pretty good, but she had had so many fucking, I guess, operations and all this other stuff, just ridiculous.
Such a shame.
Fuck cancer.
Absolutely.
It's audio from the movie. P-Ridge.
He said he was protected by a black nylon sock, which of course was his cum sock.
One of those days, all right? Hold up. Hold it.
I is fucking cuckoo in the head or even in the ass or something.
Some folks are never.
Are you talking about Tom? Are you talking about Jennifer Finch? I mean, she was in the band L7. You know, they were all kind of wild. If that's who you're talking about.
I think those bottom two were the Finch and Motley Crue. Because if you guys ever read the Motley Crue book, The Dirt.
I've just seen the Netflix movie.
Okay.
But
Oh,
I know the
I
Netflix
doubt
movies
it.
is full of bullshit. He caught her in the act.
Monana, like history.
I didn't know Charo was in this.
There you go, Juno. Pig's ass. You know.
Yeah.
Is that Dennis Franz?
Looks like him.
It
Like
does, doesn't
some
it?
looks like a
Sipowicz getting
bodybuilding
some. Sipowicz getting some tang back then.
Yeah. He looks like a bodybuilder version. Like he looks like he's a bodybuilder.
Oh no! Oh, wake up, everybody! Holy shit!
Right in the burritos.
Oh my god! In the Navadas.
No, it's Nativida, like almost like a nativity set.
No way that guy got up from getting his balls burned like that. Oh my god, that was awful. Is that Russ Meyer right there? The old man
No,
talking? No. Okay.
there was this band from Austin called Fuck Emos, and they put this record out that included like a pic. Like there's at one point you'll see the dentist and he's holding a shotgun, and they use that as the cover of the record.
Oh wow.
It's too bad they didn't get Paul Lynn for this part. That would have been awesome.
How's that for a topper?
Tickle me emo.
Oh, did that turn you on, rude Paul? The joke from Little Nicky. The guy wants him.
You bitch.
Ah,
Pussycat, pussycat.
ah. He's straight and had to go hide in the closet.
Yeah. Here's Johnny.
Oh, Leatherface.
Yammy and the T-Tex.
And Ian McCulloch. Chainsaw. The Saw. The Saw is family.
And he used that, reused that line. the black sperm of my vengeance, which is what when Z-Man as Superwoman says in Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. Yammy and the T-Rex, yeah.
Oh, here it comes.
Ah,
Here it comes. Fruit booty. Fucking wig fell off.
these balls.
The fuck's coming out of his mouth?
Oh my god. He don't let anything up to be desired in this movie, do they?
What part are you on, Kenny?
I am. He's just leaving. They're just leaving the
Oh,
dental office.
because that part was funny. The way he punched that fruit booty doctor, the
Yeah,
fucking wig fell off.
yeah. She's just getting in the. He's just putting her in the truck right now, and the old man's talking right now.
It's just the way that fucking wig
She's a
fell off.
queen.
Even the wig's fake.
Well, shit, out of luck, he wanted some booty warrior shit. Instead, he got his fucking Tony Toupee hair piece coming off.
No stamps or checks, Kenny.
What was that again?
She says to send money, but she says no stamps or checks.
Batteries not included. Oh, I'm up to that point now. Waterfall, Del Rio, Texas.
No real.
Now interrupt this program. Radio Real Deal is Radio X, 100,000 watts of faith healing power. You, for the first time, live from our studio, what coverage? Alice and Sucker Service by your own group, healing your name is being withheld. Now we take you live to Studio A, system.
I give that guy credit, man, for actually having the stamina to get it up after they friggin' burned his balls with a lamp.
Right.
Good golly. That's a hell of a baptism she's doing in the bathtub.
Right.
Good man.
I mean, she has the flotation devices to save him if he drowns, you know.
Yeah. Oh, they are hideous looking. Oh my god.
Elmer Paul Fudd.
We must be delivered.
God save America and big breath. Ah, that's hilarious, B. Ray.
He gave him a red right hook and like Anthony Gogo punch, knocked him out.
He's the only one that bled red, you know.
RoboCop being rebooted in the show. That's just gonna be shit. The only good show on Amazon Prime is The Boys.
Robo Carrot Top. That one's for Rosie.
Yeah, I like that one.
Radio broadcast. Yes, for the second time today, Sister Euphalla Root will bestow an abundance of solace and spur upon the Hallelujah, brothers and sisters. Hallelujah.
Folks play around a little in small town. Get too peaceful. But if they don't get what they want the first time around, well,
Robo Popsicle.
the trick. There's always one.
That is true, Peerage. Yeah, there were shows, cartoon and a show. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a good idea for RoboCop to be a show because soon. The last RoboCop thing that came out was the remake. Did you ever see that, Kenny?
Oh yeah.
With Joel Kinnaman from
There he is, Kenny.
Suicide Squad.
You got him. Now I know what he looks like. Somehow I think that outhouse is just gonna explode. What do you think?
A small town.
It was supposed to be the same characters from the previous movie to continue that continuity.
Yeah.
That's fucking brilliant.
You better pull out that politics.
That's fucking brilliant, Essen.
Now I'm
How's I'm
trying
going to
to
conclude this?
Super Soul. Oh my god. That's unbelievable.
And the fruit booty doctor wants to shoot with the shotgun with the toupee. Oh, the junker lady. That was some animal style carnage. Blow my mind.
All the Lorelei rolled into
He's blown his cover.
Oh, I forgot. Foreman. I thought there was some. Peace in his When the hell's the crew? Well, no matter. Let me check it out. Historical note. Military man. Foreman's chief. Eyes and well, sweetheart. Crew. Get to where all your steps lead. That's your peak. Watch for the further
The
adventure.
Jaws of Vixen, where the fuck it said.
Myers.
Russ Myers, the Jaws of Vixen. She'll never let go.
Yeah, I don't know if that was ever going to be a real movie, The Jaws of Vixen, because he never made it, you know. But that was it, you know, it just sort of comes and goes. All the, you know, credits were at the beginning anyway. You like doing weird shit like that.
Well, that was certainly a movie.
Fucking
It
weird
was
ass shit.
weird. Thank you, Juno. I thought it was just me.
What's that, Juno? What'd you say?
It was fucking weird as shit. But it did have some animal styles and cool stuff. And
I think I'm going to give it 2.5 out of 5. I didn't like it as much as the last movies, but
Right.
it sure was fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not really one of my favorites either, but you know, it has a certain
Jenny
quality
Sequa.
to it, though, you know.
yep, I would still say Supervision is the best one. Especially Charlotte Neighbor playing a fucking asshole. Did a good job with the second one.
You didn't like
Yeah.
it, Chester?
Brooke, Rosie, did you guys like that? Good night, guys.
Right?
Thanks for coming in.
Well, you know how they always say thanks for the stream. They still hang around until we decide to get the hell out of here.
Oh, okay.
But out of the three movies, I do think this is a bit the weakest one out of the first two.
Yeah, there was. I wanted to know the reason why. They were. What was the shit coming out of their mouths?
It was blood, but it was
Yeah, it
all,
looked like
different colors because of, like, he called the one guy a yellow-bellied coward, and then when he punched him, the yellow blood came out,
Oh,
so.
okay.
I mean, it's definitely a weird movie to end your career with.
because that last when they said that Jaws Evictions, you said that he never made that movie, but like it looked like it was hinting like another movie.
Right, yeah.
Like, what was the reason why he never did another movie? Was it retired or what?
I guess, yeah, I guess he just decided to retire.
Rosie said, "Well, not my favorite genre, but was fine." LOL.
I need to see which other ones are on a look. Although there's a couple of them, like Up, which is pretty good, and Motorcycle, which came before Faster Pussycat, and that's just about a gang of bikers that terrorizes people. So
Gotcha.
you don't have the usual frolicking like you had in these last three movies.
I gotta get going soon because I gotta get some dinner. I've been ate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Night,
I just
Chester.
didn't want to rest. Like, night, Chester.
Yeah,
Thanks for
Rosie. I live 2 blocks away from a volunteer firehouse. So that siren you heard, that's from the volunteer firehouse.
Yes, we do, Rose. We do make all movies fun here. So yeah. 4 out of 5. Well, that's cool, Chester.
Cool.
I can appreciate that. Well, I always, appreciate you guys coming in and everything, and we do have fun, or try to at least make it some fun,
Right.
We didn't have a lady boy come in tonight, which was good.
Órale. Amen to that, ese.
Why didn't you eat dinner, Juno? You just decided to starve yourself to death for a while?
Oh, I was waiting and stuff because I already ate a couple hours ago, but I got kind of hungry again.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And
nothing
also, it's
wrong
like
with
9
that.
o'clock. It's 9 o'clock, and I just want to hurry up and eat before I go to bed soon. Because, after you eat, you have to digest the fucking food and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't think I could get away with showing this movie to Moonbeam, I think she would tell me to turn it off within the first 5 minutes.
You know what? I'm glad we watched this because I'm glad it's not fucking Salo.
Solo.
I'm
What?
glad it 100 days, 20 days of Sodom, that piece of shit. Fuck
We're
that
not,
movie.
dude. I would never fucking have us watch that fucking movie, man. Oh my god.
Because the reason I mention it because I found out in fucking Dawn of the Diz, they're coming out with a fucking spy disc special edition Blu-ray set for that piece of shit.
Oh shit.
We don't get fucking Fortress. We don't get Russ Meyer's rare movies on Blu-ray, but we get this fucking piece of shit,
Who's
which
putting it
pisses me
out?
off. Some fucking, some fucking artsy fartsy studio. It's no A24 or Studio Canal. No Synapse. Probably should be
Jesus.
Synapse because they released Trick or Treat.
People are pissed at Synapse, I guess, because of the prom night, 4K or some shit. I mean, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why people expect all these movies to look so fucking great in 4K because they're old.
Yeah.
Far
Yeah.
out movie. Exactly.
Warehouse, yeah. But yeah, folks, Salo, that piece of shit, artsy fartsy shit, that's getting a Blu-ray, which is a bunch of bullshit because that movie sucks.
Well, the guy that made that movie, he was basically murdered afterwards anyway. So,
Yeah, because well, he's a fucking disgusting person because he had fucking little underage kids in the movie. So fuck him. But it should have been Victor Salva too.
yourself. I think we should fucking just go on like a spree of crank calling Victor Salva all the time. Because his
Fuck
phone
it.
number is public record, so I mean, you know.
Yep.
That way we could just, you know, nobody would know the difference, you
Mhm.
know.
Yep.
Welcome to the clown house, you know.
Clown Hill. Yep. Hell yeah, Joe. Yep.
And then we could just, you know, yell at him, you know.
Hey, you fat fuck.
You piece of trash, you know. But yeah, CP Rich is all up for it.
What a le peerage.
Cheese House movie, yeah.
But folks, don't forget, you gotta watch Dark Side of the Ring, Butcher Baker. I mean, Necro
What
Butcher
the fuck?
versus Samoa Joe.
Were you just about to say Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker?
Which this sounds fitting for it. That sounds fitting for the dude. Because I do like that movie.
Oh man.
Did you ever see that movie, Kenny?
Nope.
Oh man.
It's
Oh
good.
yeah. You have to fucking see that. That is one of the greatest,
Good movie.
you know, movies ever made. Susan Terrell plays such a fucking nut job. I mean, oh my god.
Yeah, I've never actually heard of that movie either.
See, I'm surprised because it's got Jimmy McPickle in it, you know, and I knew you were a fan of the McNichols, you know.
Yeah.
Definitely recommended, Kenny.
I'll have to see if I can. Isn't it? Is it on Tubi?
It might be.
Could be.
Okay.
But yeah, everybody definitely check out Dark Side of the Ring, Necro Butcher versus Samoa Joe in Ring of Honor.
I am looking forward to that a lot.
I am same here because I'm curious why they picked that because like it seemed like there was no controversy about that, but I'm kind of I want to see the interview that Necro Butcher says in that
I
show.
want to see if they actually get Joe to talk
Yeah,
about
Yeah.
it. You know?
And in the preview, he's talking about it.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen a preview for it. Okay.
was he also interviewed for TNA? Because I know he was part of TNA. Because I forgot if he was.
Well, I think at the match happened in 2005, and he was in Ring of Honor at the time, so he hadn't gone to TNA yet, I don't think.
Mhm.
But I mean, I don't know. They tried to. I was listening to Cornette talk to the guy, one of the guys that from
From
Dark
Dark Side
Side
of the
of
Ring.
the Yeah, and the way he was explaining it was that they brought him in or whatever, well, Ian Rotten did because, you know, at the time when the internet was fresh and they had all those fucking pro wrestling boards, you know, and all the marks are all, oh, I'd love to see, you know, a match between, you know, this guy, that guy, blah, blah, blah. And that kept actually came up a lot, I guess, Joe against, you know, Necro. So they decided, you know, so Ian Rotten decided, okay, well, I'll put this together, this dream match and stuff. And according to Necro in that interview I just watched, he said that, you know, he went to the place. I don't even want to call it an arena like they did because the shit was only a fucking warehouse, you know. But anyway, so he goes and they, you know, he just sits in the back. He doesn't talk to him, you know, or anything, you know. So they don't discuss anything, more or less. And so they just pretty much beat the piss out of each other. And I watched, well, years ago, I watched this Kevin Steen shoot interview, and he wrestled Joe in Canada, and he basically, his whole deal was he was really excited because he had heard all this stuff, and he just kind of said they were in the back, and he said to him, he's like, you know, hey, how's it going? And he said Joe just was kind of like, yeah, it's good, whatever, just kind of nonchalant, you know, like whatever. And so then he says, so Joe says, so what do you want to do tonight? And he goes, well, you can just beat the fuck out of me. And he's like, okay, if that's what you want to do. And that match I haven't seen, but I mean, like Kevin Steen's grandfather used to take him, you know, drive him to his matches and shit like that. And I guess it was pretty brutal for like his granddad, because his granddad was like, what in the hell was going on there? Why was that guy beating you up like that and stuff? And he was just sort of like, oh, that's what I told him to do, you know, or whatever. But I mean, yeah, I definitely, I mean, I want to see that episode because I mean, I've seen that match. The match you can watch it on YouTube. It's you just look up IWA Mid South Necro Butcher versus Samoa Joe.
They got it. Because I was curious about that match.
I mean, the thing is, and I mean, I'll say this because I've seen Necro, you know, in person and stuff like that. But I mean, you know, he's a nice guy, very cool, always was cool with me and Jimmy and stuff. But man, you watch a lot of those matches, and after a while, you're just like, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you, man, to do this shit? Like, there's a match I watched where it was him against Madman Pondo and like a fucking like 200 light tubes match.
Oh shit!
And there was a thing where I don't know exactly what spot it was, but fucking Necro's arm got slashed open really bad to where like the muscles hanging out of his arm. And the thing that pisses me off is that on the, you know, the DVD that I have, because it's a ton of different matches, you know, not from the same show. So right when they go for the finish and everything, you know, or they call the match, whatever happens, these guys start yelling, "We need an ambulance," and then they cut it off, so you don't see like, you know, what the fuck of them, you know, taking him to the hospital or whatever. I hope it's on the full the you know, the real show. But I mean, to me, you know, that shit's just too far, you know.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe that might be talked about in the episode,
Yeah, it might be.
because it's probably not only gonna be about just Necro and Joe's match. Maybe that's gonna be mentioned because you said that was really fucked up.
I mean, there's a lot. I mean, because last year, what was it? They did the Hell in the Cell match, and so that was the first
Yeah,
time they'd ever done a show where they just talked about one match and kind of the things leading up to it and blah blah blah. Because the guy didn't really spoil a lot of things. It didn't really spoil anything. He just was kind of saying, "Yeah, well, we had such success with that one. We wanted to, do another one, and that match had been talked about, a lot." But I mean, the match itself, it's, I mean, it's just that two of them just, punches connecting, Joe headbutting Necro. Necro gets busted open, bleeding a gusher and stuff. I mean, the only thing that's fucked up about it is that he gets power bombed on the cement a couple of times, and you can see his head just, and it's just, but I mean, it's not, it's, in all honesty, it's not that great of a match. It's just, just these two guys just, beating the shit out of each other, and it's bloody and stuff. It's more of
yeah,
a street fight kind of than anything, because they're fighting, all around the building, kind of, and shit like that. I mean, if you want to see something fucking hilarious, look up IWA Mid South Tracy Smothers Riot. That shit's great. Like, I mean, it's just, I don't know. Plus, when you see that shit too much, you just kind of, it's like, okay, yeah, why do I want
yeah.
to keep watching this shit?
Because sometimes watching that over and over again can take you out of it. Because
Yeah,
I could see why Jim Cornette doesn't like that shit. Even though I disagree with some matches that he kind of shits on, but I could see why he shits on them because they go too fucking far. Especially like I think in AEW, I think what went far was the fucking needle. Like what the hell
yeah, that
they
shit.
put
I mean,
in Swerve's mouth.
I didn't see that shit, but I mean, I saw like a clip of it, and I mean, that's
To me,
disgusting as fuck.
to me, I think that's to me, I think that's what went too far. Like I could deal with like barbed wire shit, but putting a fucking injected needle in his mouth or something, that's too fucking much.
Yeah, not good.
Not good.
But yeah, Chester, I don't think Samoa Joe is injured again. He hadn't been on TV, but I think he's um
Filming Twisted Metal again, I think.
yeah, I know he was doing that a while back, but I think he's got some other kind of thing going, or whatever. And I
He's
guess
playing Sweet
MJF
Tooth.
got some movie or some shit he's filming. That's why, he lost, real quick and all that. Something like that. And then there was something stupid too. There was a match with trying to find it. Just trying to remember if it's the right one. There was, yeah, it was this guy, Too Tough Tony, who I'd never even fucking heard of. And of course it wasn't, what's his name, Vinny Jones. But it was like a staple gun match between him and Necro. But they did this just stupid fucking deal where Necro got a bottle of lighter fluid and he fucking sprayed it on his pants leg and lit his pants on fire and does like a knee drop on the guy
Ugh.
while on fire. And then when he kind of rolls around to get it out, and then the shit still like he's on fire, and then finally people are yelling out, "Throw the water on him," But then the Too Tough Tony guy does this fucking deal where he puts a fucking towel on his head, pours the lighter fluid on that, and fucking lights that on fire to do like a fucking headbutt to the gut on Necro. But at least he had that wrap, so he just pulled it off, and threw it, and then these guys stomped it out. But I'm just like, what the fuck, man?
Yep.
Fucking clowns, man.
Idiots.
But
I gotta get going.
yeah,
gotta get
that's
going,
cool.
my friend,
We'll,
'cause
yeah, we'll go ahead
but
and
I'll
cut
catch
it
you guys
out.
on Friday.
Yeah, all right.
Or you guys want to still conversate or something?
What do we got on Friday?
I'm gonna pick one of the Roger Corman movies.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
I'm thinking maybe we could do Giant Gila Monster or that the fuck you call it Rain Can Die or some shit. I'm trying
Oh,
to
the brain that
conflict
wouldn't
which
die.
one to
That'd be
do.
perfect. That'd be fucking
I
great.
think we could do that one, the brain one. Did you ever see that one, Cameron?
I think so. I think I might have seen it on Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do that one because I do like watching Roger Corman's movies.
But yeah, that sounds
Except
good.
for Friday.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming out as always. We appreciate you, and yeah, we'll see you, on Friday, and I'll have the last Bosom Mania title, figured out and get that set up. So,
Cool.
yeah, thanks for coming out tonight, everyone. Thanks especially to Rosalia and Brooke and Ashton and
Chester.
yeah, Chester for sure. I mean, Chester's the man. He was checking IDs and tickets and everything, and stuff. And of course, P. Rich. So yeah, we'll see you guys all soon. Have a great night, everybody. See you
Take care,
soon.
everybody. See you. Have a good
Night,
night,
buddy.
guys.